Right. Yeah. Right, we start our trip today. We've just come through Kathikas and took a right and just pull up to the first signpost showing our route basically towards Stroumpi. And we're going through Polemi. So we were going to stop in the village of Kathikas, but because it's Easter Sunday, there was a lot of people outside the church, so to show a bit of respect, I didn't want to pull up with the noise of the bikes right outside the middle of the village with everyone outside. They were doing the service outside the church, so we drove through as quietly as we could on a Harley, and we took a right and we just went a few hundred yards and then just pulled over there. So as I say, we start just outside Kathikas and we're heading to Fyti today. Fantastic view of the mountains there. And I think we're heading to Pano Panagia today. So Billy's in charge of the route. And he knows where we're going, so we'll be okay. And it's just a nice slow ride today. Staying fairly local to the Paphos area. There's a lot of these moths about. They were flying around here as well. So once again we're joined with Billy on his Harley Davidson 72 Sportster. And I'm riding the Yamaha Wildstar 1600 V-twin. Today it's about 23 degrees. It is a little bit windy as we're driving, but it's lovely biking weather once again. I'll try and make sure the camera's like fairly placed inside the helmet. So you can hear okay. junction of the B road that heads towards Paphos. This is the road that we went along on the Kato Pygros ride. So Gouli and Polis is left, and Stroumpi and Paphos to the right. And as I say, it's Easter weekend here in Cyprus, Easter Sunday. Some of the mosaics on the walls of Stroumpi as we pass through it. There is a road to the left here which cuts off the whole corner, but I wouldn't advise it on a motorbike really. This little road here, it's tarmac there, but further on it isn't. I think it's just concrete and a tiny road. Now it's Panagia which we are going to go to today, and then we're going to come back a different route than the one we're taking now. So all this is new for the channel. So you can see all the different villages from taking this road. This is fairly high up. Actually, Polemi is 1,000 meters above sea level, and we're coming to so we're actually on a flat plateau. Oh, I think he wants to show the winery. Yeah. There's a winery. Soda winery. Oh, just want to go in. Okay.
It's a concentration camp.
Oh, right. Listen, you might not be able to film that, you know. You probably can't film that.
You don't film it?
You probably can't.
Sorry?
Any army installations or anything. Let's get out of here. I'll edit that. Well, just in case you get locked up there. Whoa, whoa. The temperature difference between down on the coast and up here it can vary 10 degrees, so they do actually get frost in the winter and sometimes snow. Certainly the winter we've just gone through, they did have snow in Kathikas, but since coming from England, and when I lived there the last winter I spent, it went to the coldest recorded temperatures on the coast to minus 18 degrees. I've had enough of cold weather to do me for a lifetime. If I never see snow again, it wouldn't bother me. Welcome to Polemi. And it's amazing how quickly you adjust to the climate over here with the warm weather. I mean, I love the climate. For some people it gets too hot for them, but not for me. I don't like the cold. The heat doesn't bother me. And this is we're driving through Polemi. Not as developed as some of the villages, really. Some of the other villages. It's got the usual facilities, the small supermarkets and a bank, a few tavernas. Or anything else you would travel to Paphos for. And on the left hand side, just a little bit further on, is the Olive Garden restaurant, which I've been in a couple of times. Really nice for a kebab, chicken or a pork kebab, and fresh and drink. And that's it, just on the left, olive tree it's called. taxi easy. Have a good trip. Said that quick just in case I pronounced it wrong. Burning. Someone's burning something. And these are lovely new, well, good tarmac roads to ride on or to drive on. A lot of Cyprus though, I mean, you can get a road like this and then suddenly it just turns into a dirt track. If you take a turn off somewhere, see, that road's a typical example. It's concrete and it could be stone and gravel just further on. There is an excellent network over here though, of roads to get around the country, and they've got the main motorway which links one side of the country to the other, namely Paphos to Limassol onto Larnaca, and then you can veer left to Nicosia or carry on to Larnaca. And there's two airports over here. There's Paphos Airport and there's Larnaca Airport. So obviously one on the western side of the country and the other one on the eastern side. Larnaca Airport's the bigger airport, although Paphos Airport, we have actually built a new airport, a new Paphos Airport, which only opened, must have been 2 years ago. I don't think it's 2 years old now, and they built it right next to the old airport. Larnaca's a modern airport as well. And ahead is the once again the Paphos forest. Now, if you can see that in the distance, there's someone right behind me. There's the reservoir. There's a huge wall holding the water. View. I don't want to take my eyes off the road because it's a bit bumpy. Ah, good. Pulling over.